My name's Jim Ripley. I'm running for 34th District House of Representatives for the state of Missouri. I think the two greatest resources that we have in this state are, number one, agriculture. That's an $88 billion industry in Missouri. And the other is labor. The people that go to work every single day and raise their family and work hard and raise their children to be productive citizens of society. I can remember as a trooper, one of the best pieces of advice I ever got was from an older officer who said, you know, the ultimate injustice is if you stop somebody going 68 miles an hour that's going to work and write them a ticket while somebody's going 52 miles an hour to their house to break into it. And I thought, you know what, that's a pretty good piece of advice. I have a lot of respect for people that work for a living. One day I stopped by the cemetery and I was talking to my dad, as strange as that may seem. And I just said, Dad, I hope you're proud of me. And my dad was always very proud of me. And as I drove away, I thought, my dad would be proud of me if I ran for state representative. I was a state employee for 33 years, and I saw firsthand the benefit of good legislation and the detriment of bad legislation, as well as the detriment of bad legislators who were there for themselves instead of the public. I can represent them the way they want to be represented. I'm going to do the job with integrity and with a work ethic, and I'm going to be there for them. I'm not going to allow somebody to buy my lunch and change the way I think. When I want to know something, I'm probably going to go to the source. If I want to know something about some industry, I'm probably going to go to a laborer that works in that industry. I think the problem we have, if we only see management or we only talk to the people who are sent to visit with us, we're going to get a skewed view of what is actually taking place. And I want to know from the people on the ground what the issues are. When I was a policeman, I was in charge of our investigation unit. I never went to a crime scene and looked at a dead body and thought, well, I need to know if this is a Democrat or Republican, and I need to know if the suspect is a Democrat or Republican before I get started. It was never anything that was on the table. And I'm not going to be afraid to tell the people in my own party, you're making a mistake, any more than I'm going to be afraid to join the other party if I think they're doing the right thing. And I think I'm going to reach across there. I'm going to have a background as a state employee that will be unique. And if they don't seek my input, that'll be on them, but I'm going to work hard at that. I think some of the smallest things that people said to me over the years really meant a lot to me. When I would walk in the room and another trooper would say, there's Mr. Highway Patrol, or there's the legend. And, you know, you kind of laugh those things off, but in retrospect, when you are in a work environment, no matter where it is, your reputation precedes you, no matter what work environment you are in. And I think my reputation was very good, and I think that I can be the kind of person in Jefferson City that the public will want, that they're not going to get double talk, and I'm not going to be a part of legislation that I believe is counterproductive to the citizens of Missouri, the working people of Missouri, and the people who need help from the state of Missouri.